What's going on, YouTube? So this bed here, when I dug my potatoes, y'all remember I said that bed was absolute, the dirt was just trash in it. So what I got over there in that green yard cart is wood chips, compost, and char. It ain't technically BioChar, but I'm gonna tell y'all what char is in the video. Let me run. I got one thing to grab. Oh, I had to get my, so I can mix that in with. All right, y'all. So basically, this ain't rocket science. Now you don't have to use what I'm using. I'm using this combination for a reason. Excuse me. God damn it.
You got a good nice water.
Huh?
You got some tomatoes and peppers.
Yeah, a little bit.
You got no tomatoes in your place.
I got tomatoes over there and peppers is
Do you?
back there. Yeah. Excuse me.
Where you what's your name?
I don't know.
Cauliflower? Yeah, cauliflower.
Nah, I ain't got none right now.
Cauliflower. Where's cauliflower? They were going to lay a lot of nickels. I had to say this thing on my.
All right, y'all. Had an interruption. It's too much. Oh, hell no. All right, y'all. Hold the last of this in here really tough. Be real with you. That's gonna sink down. I already know it to do it every time. It never fails. I always sink down. All right, so let me tell y'all what this char is. So a lot of people have no clue, because I didn't know about this either, which is, I didn't know about this either. Charcoal actually becomes a great environment for microorganisms because charcoal is not solid. It has a bunch of little holes in it for bacteria, mycelium, all that stuff to grow in. And it has a lot of surface area because it has a lot of holes. So what char will do for you is it will give your bacteria, your mycelium, all that stuff that makes your soil healthy somewhere to grow and thrive. Some of these bigger pieces of wood chunk shell I put over there. I don't want the big pieces all out here in the middle. Earthworms will eat them up anyway. But can you use charcoal briquettes? That's a question I get a lot. I wouldn't use charcoal briquettes because they probably ain't no telling what kind of chemicals is in them. But what you could do is if you got any wood or anything like that. Now lump charcoal tends to not have that much in it, so maybe yeah, you could break up lump charcoal and do that. Anyway, so you want to use BioChar to help improve your soil. It helps the bacteria stay longer. They did a study, I think it was in South America somewhere, with a terra preta, which is where way back in the day they would use char. They burn wood in pits, cover it up, and then grow on top of it. And when you hear about fields going fallow because people keep growing the same stuff in the same spot all the time, you actually can put char in your soil and you can grow the same stuff in the same spot year after year after year after year, and it doesn't deplete the soil because the charcoal actually gives a lot more habitat, if you will, for the microbiology in the soil. So for anybody that's not using char, I would recommend that you do it. I know it's not a super easy thing to do if you don't have wood or whatever, because see, I burn my own wood. It's almost what I call bonfire season. When it gets cold again, I'm going to do some bonfires. And if anybody wants to see how I make my char, because I don't even buy charcoal for my barbecues, I make my own. If anybody wants to see how I do that, then y'all just let me know and I'll make a video on it. But yeah, you basically you want to create a good habitat for the microbiology in your soil. I don't hardly have to amend my stuff with a lot of synthetics or fertilizers. I do use organic fertilizers or fertilizers that I make out of comfrey and things like that. But I don't have to use a lot of the other stuff that people use, because honestly, the reason why you have to use that is because your soil is not that healthy. That's the reason why you have to use it every year. And yeah, you might get big pretty plants out of it, and that's cool if that's what you want to do. But me personally, I'm not going to keep giving these companies that really don't care about my interests all my money. So you're not going to bank on me annually for me to be buying bone meal and blood meal and all this other stuff. Like I said, I'm not against those products. It's just my philosophy is I'm not going to give all my money to companies who aren't protecting my interests. They're not interested in my interests. They only interested in their own interests, which is the profit margin in their pocketbook. So yeah, that's why I focus on soil health. It's also cheaper as well. So economically for me, it makes sense because I can then take my money and spend it on other things. Whether it be the garden or outside of the garden, I can spend my money on other things versus spending my money on amendments and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, and also your food tastes better when the soil is more healthy. So and you know, we go from one health topic to another. If anybody wants to know anything else about biochar or what have you, I'll probably do a video on my little stash back there. But we'll do that. So since we're talking about health, I got some stuff I need to plant right here. So y'all might be wondering what these are. Let me make sure y'all can see that. I'm pretty sure you can though. Alright, yeah. Yeah, you can see it. So I got some turmeric rhizomes here that I'm gonna plant. And I probably should have planted these in the spring, but they'll just go dormant in the winter time. Not a big deal. I really only bought 5, but they sent me, like, as you can see, they sent me quite a few of them. They sent me looks like about 10 of them, 9, 10 of them. I'm not gonna plant anything else in this bed, I don't think, because this turmeric will probably all but take over. So that's how I got my turmeric planted. Y'all see how simple that was? I got this bed filled up now. I'm gonna water it in. That's the last thing I gotta do. Alright, so I got my water. My famous watering can. And y'all will probably notice that when I get through watering, all this will sink down. All the water pockets and what have you will be out of here. So that's why I tend to overfill them, really. It's already a lot of life in that, a lot of bugs in it. Alright, y'all, so bed's full, turmeric's in. I'm gonna give y'all an update on that, so y'all be looking for the update on the turmeric. And anybody that don't know the health benefits of turmeric, look it up. It's got a lot of health benefits. Helps you with cold, a lot of stuff. You can use the leaves, you can use the roots, which is what most people use. You can cook with it, all types of stuff. So, man, I appreciate y'all watching, and until next time, I'll see y'all later.